playing classical music since you were
10 or 11?
Wow.
Yes, it sucks that I stopped practicing over time because I got more invested in writing my own music. But I miss it now. Now I buy all the books and try again.
What made you get into keys? What made you say
church?
Church? Did you play in church?
No, but I always, okay, let me start like this. So I always admired the church musicians, right? And what ended up happening was I used to try to play the piano and stuff all the time, but I can only play out melodies. And then I told my mom I just wanted to take lessons, and I kept bugging her about it, and eventually we ended up finding somewhere for me to study. I used the Yellow Pages. That's how old. I used the Yellow Pages. I found my own schools. I landed on places. And the first place that I went was the Delaware Valley Conservatory. And I got there, and it was just this huge mansion. And I walked into this room. There's 4 Steinway pianos. And I'm being interviewed for this place. And I was like, I want to go here. And my mom was like, well, don't you want to check out the settlement school? Because that's also another place that you listed. And I was like, nope, this is the one. And we were coming from Frankfurt, going into this beautiful home that the woman that I interviewed with owned. Steinway pianos, those things had to be at least $30,000 a piece. And being there, I ended up studying with do you know the guy that directed The Sixth Sense?
No, I don't.
What the fuck is his name? M. Night Shyamalan?
Okay.
He sent his daughters there. So this is just the level of those type of folks that were in the space. And here I am coming from Frankfurt and wanting to be there. And being there and that's just where I was. And so I ended up playing more classical than gospel or jazz or anything else. I didn't start playing jazz or gospel music until I got to high school, when I joined the high school choir, and I accompanied the choir in high school, and then I played for the jazz band at my high school as well. But yeah, my journey was classical for the most part, even though it all started with the musicians at my church, the church musicians.
Wow.
And there being a piano there, and me being like, oh, let me just tinkle the keys. And my mom's like, you're not bad at that. I'm like, I am. So let's go the length. Let's figure out where I need to be in life. But that's everything. That's where it all started. And it's been a mess ever since.